Welcome back. We have Sharon Ellis, who is the president of Habitat for Humanity Orange County, with us to tell us about their organization and all the wonderful things that they're doing here in our community as well as internationally. Well, thank you for joining us. It's so nice to have you.
Well, thank you. It's my pleasure to be here.
So Habitat for Humanity has been around for quite some time.
Yes.
Obviously, Orange County is the focus of what we're discussing today. Tell me a little bit about the Habitat for Humanity here locally.
Habitat for Humanity of Orange County is an amazing organization. We've been building in this community throughout the county for over 30 years. And we have built 219 homes, which is an incredible accomplishment in an area of the country that is so costly to live in.
Exactly, yes.
So not only do we build houses, but we have a repair program that supports families who are low income, who own their homes, but are maybe physically or financially limited in maintaining that home in a safe way. We also have a neighborhood revitalization program that really looks at how we can help a community that is maybe struggling to look at themselves and figure out what it is they would like to see happen, and then we help make that happen. We don't make it happen, we help them make it happen.
Okay.
In addition, we have 2 restores,
Right.
which are discount home improvement stores.
Okay.
And then we have an international arm.
Right. Now, tell me how Habitat for Humanity got started.
Oh my gosh. It was an organization that really started with the concept of looking at the way people were living here in the US. So Millard and Linda Fuller had been in Africa, had seen some of the terrible living conditions there, came back to the US, and they lived in Georgia, and decided that one of the challenges that they saw here was the housing limitation. And so they really invested all of their money in starting it. And the vision initially was that someone would donate the land, someone would donate their manpower, someone would donate materials, and people would volunteer. A family would participate. They would be assuming a mortgage, a small mortgage, and that would be paid forward. That model has kind of grown over the years to in Orange County, we're building 25, 40 homes at a time. So it's a slightly different model, but still that same concept.
Now, one thing that you had mentioned is Habitat for Humanity tries to prevent homelessness. How are they doing that?
This is interesting. When you think about what happens right now, we have many homeless people, and they're there for a lot of different reasons. But one of the reasons are the families who are really, they're working, they're paying their rent, but someone has just increased the rent to a point where they can no longer afford to be there. We have families who are coming to us who have 70 to 80% of their income going to housing. Habitat commits that not more than 30% of their income will be their housing costs.
Okay.
So when a family comes to us and goes from 80% of their income going to housing to 30%, you've just stabilized that family.
Right.
So in a way, we can prevent homelessness by getting families into homes that they can afford.
Okay. Now, there is a project that you're working on in Fullerton, and we're showing the picture right now. Tell me about the home and the rendering that we're looking at.
There are 12 homes that we'll be building in Fullerton, duplexes.
Okay.
We have 4 under construction right now. We'll have another 4 that will be starting in July, and then we'll start the final 4 probably January, February of next year.
Okay, and then our next slide, we're showing people who are actually, building the houses. So, do you have to know how to, use a hammer and a saw and all that, or do you show people, or what do you do?
We have people who have never picked up a hammer who are out on the construction site. We have trained supervisors on site who really help us. And in addition, we have volunteers who call crew leaders. And those crew leaders are there to help people like you and me know how to pick up the hammer and use it appropriately and use equipment, materials, all the stuff that we've got on the site.
Right.
So if you've never built a house, you've never been on a construction site, there's probably something that we can teach you that day that would be really fun. We also have a women build team. And yes, I know, it's really fun. They not only go out on the construction site, but they also have a project where they build playhouses, and then those playhouses are donated to various organizations or to families that are that have children.
Oh, I like that. That sounds
Yeah.
great. Okay, so if someone wanted to volunteer to help build, there's also plenty of other opportunities. You don't necessarily have to go to a construction site.
Yeah.
So tell me about some of the other volunteer opportunities and how someone would go about volunteering.
Thank you for asking that question, because I think a lot of people think that the only thing you can do is go out and build. But we have everything from volunteers in accounting, volunteers in the family selection process, which is an incredibly heartfelt, it's just an amazing thing for volunteers to do. You can do data collection for us, data entry. In the restore, we have tons of volunteers. So if you have an interest in working with Habitat, we probably have a place where you can volunteer.
Oh, that is awesome. Now, another opportunity that you have is international travel, where you go and build in other countries. Okay.
Yes, I've taken teams all over the world. I just got back from a trip from Ethiopia.
Okay.
We're taking a team to Argentina this summer. So again, you don't have to have a lot of skill. There's a couple things that you do need to have. Number one, you need to be able to lift about 10 pounds, 20 pounds probably is a good measurement.
All right.
You need to be able to walk a mile unassisted. You need to be thoughtful about the countries where we're building and understand that sometimes they do things a little differently than we do, but it's their country, not ours.
Okay.
We have a team of 18 going to Argentina this summer, and I'm not sure where the next one's going to be, but we will definitely have another one.
Well, one step at a time. That's awesome. That's great. Now, if people, if they would like to donate furniture or mattresses or whatever, couch and things, what do they need to do? Should they go onto the site to find their local store, or how does that work, or a local pickup?
So if you just contact Habitat for Humanity Orange County, we have 2 restores, one in Santa Ana and one in Anaheim. And it's gently used and sometimes brand new product that's there, so it's open to the public. We do accept donations. We do not accept mattresses.
Oh, no mattresses at all.
Mattresses,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
Just for health reasons.
Sure.
And but we do have a team that will come out and pick up product, and if they would reach out to Habitat, the team will come out and they'll coordinate it and pick it up. So our local number is 714-434-6200.
Now we did put an 800 number up there, so would they still be able to get a hold of you guys through the 800
That'll
number?
take them to a larger organization. That'll take them to the Atlanta office.
It will?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And then the actual website, it's called, it's Habitat for Humanity, Orange County. .org, correct?
.org, yes.
Okay, perfect. All right, good. Well, thank you so much. I think we covered everything, and hopefully people will be able to come and help you volunteer and maybe go to Argentina.
I would love it. I would love it. Thank you.
Thank you. And remember, if you would like to donate items or if you want to participate with Habitat for Humanity, go to habitatforhumanityorangecounty.org. We'll be right back.